So, over the 12 years I've been doing these series, I have done a lot of Kim Possible related reviews. So, here's a small collection of all three Kim Possible reviews that I've done. So, the drama, Stitch in Time, and the live action review. Hope you enjoy.
Hello, I'm your superhero critic, and welcome to my Summer of Disney. What do you get when you cross a cheerleader, a bumbling sidekick obsessed with nachos, and a naked mole rat? Thank you! Can I have my hearing back? And you would be...
I'm Fairy Tale Girl, and you're about to do a review of Kim Possible without me?
Wait, Fairy Tale Girl? Wouldn't that insinuate that you review fairy tales? Kim Possible kinda doesn't fit.
I don't care. I'm here, and there's nothing you can do about it.
This is Kim Possible Stitch in Time. The movie starts with Kim and company at cheerleading practice. You can never go wrong with cheerleading practice.
Unless you're a cheerleader, then practice sucks.
We then go into Ron being happy about having the same classes as Kim until they get to Ron's house and then they find out the bad news.
I'm moving?
That's right, Ron Stoppable is moving. But where is he moving to?
Why do we have to move?
My new boss, Miss Olga, said she wants me right there with her at the home office.
It'll be an adventure.
Wait, where is the home office?
Norway?
Norway!
Yep, Ron Stoppable is moving to Norway. And if there's anything that Steven Spielberg has taught us about Norway, it's one thing.
What's that?
Hula girls! Hula girls! Hula girls! Of course, it all adds up. I've somehow landed in Norway.
You're just mad you didn't think of that.
As Ron gets set to move away, the duo decide they're going to try to make the long-distance superhero thing work. Kim gave Ron a parting gift.
The duo then say their goodbyes.
It's so sad.
Are you okay?
I will be.
Okay, I'll just be over here. After Ron wakes Kim up due to the time difference, Wade alerts her of a robbery in progress by Monkey Fist, which she quickly captures. Dove Gilligan shows up and Kim handles her own before Shigo and Draken show up. They lock her in a sarcophagus before stealing a headless monkey statue. Ron shows up and we learn a little bit of information about the statue.
Ever made whole, it could be used for unspeakable
Monkey shines?
evil.
Can I do the joke? Can I do the joke? Can I do the joke? Can I do the joke?
Fine, what do you have?
I do believe the statue is...
As Kim and Ron try to figure things out via a comlink, the villains argue over the power of the statue and it begins to clap the closer it gets to its head. Wade lets Kim know what is going on as she enlists Monique to help her since Ron won't be of any help. As the villains fight over who's going to get the monkey head. The heroes and villains go head to head as the villains eventually overpower Kim and they get away with the head.
Again?
Yeah.
But this time...
Bad guys 2, good guys 0.
This time it's off to Africa at the Temple Tempius Simia, where Ron actually makes it there on time. Kim and Ron try to stop the villains from putting the statue together, but alas, the villains finally win one over, and the power of the monkey brings forth a portal, and Draken gives Kim a farewell warning.
As Ron and Kim decide to no longer try the long-distance crime fighting, Kim puts together the Latin word of Tempesima, a portal appears behind her, and a giant talking Rufus walks out, alerting that Draken and the villains are going back in time, ruins the time stream, and gives her a way to travel through time. We then learn that Draken's plans will be as villains are turned into toddlers.
In the past, the three villains torment Little Kim and try to crush her spirit as Shigo and present-day Kim fight in the parking lot. Young Ron saves young Kim from the villains before they activate the monkey and disappear through time. Ron and Kim eventually meet for the first time.
Ow. You're weird, but I like you.
Hey, superhero critic.
Yeah?
You're weird, but I like you.
Thanks. I think.
Draken's new plan is to crush her spirit by sabotaging her first mission, which is called on a rich guy who installed a new lethal laser security to protect his plush collection. Ron runs into the school gym to alert Kim of the site hit after she makes a squad.
Sorry, I'll never ever ditch again. I swear.
That is a lie. After using a young Rufus to get into the rich man's house, we witness Kim's first heroic act.
Monkey Fist appears from the time travel and brings in a giant gorilla statue to attack everyone. Present day Kim shows up to protect herself. Future Shigo tells her past self to grab the monkey statue, and Ron shows up in the past to help save the day by doing what he does best and pushes a button he shouldn't push.
No!
Wow, cool. Booyah, you rock!
The group find out that it is in fact Shigo that is the Supreme One and not Draken, which, by the way, should have been obvious. Her and Ron decide to take the fight to her by going into the future. They quickly get attacked by drones. They run into a clothing store to gain clothes to not alert anybody else, only for Ron to learn that the worst has happened to his favorite restaurant.
No. It can't be. In her mad quest for power, she destroyed Bueno Nacho. You'll pay for this, lady. Oh, yes, you will pay!
Not the Bueno Nacho!
You okay?
I'll be fine.
The duo gets taken to the high school, now turned into an attitude-changing facility, and after a quick video on how things will be for them, their brain scans almost get them in trouble until...
What?
Eat hot plasma, Supreme One, Stooges!
That's right, Jim and Tim are part of the Resistance and bring with them an army of naked mole rats to set Kim and Ron free. The twins give the update on what's wrong with the future, and we meet the Resistance leader, who happens to be Wade. The Resistance quickly go over plans on how they'll get past Shigo's defenses, and they decide to go into the sewers and run into Monkey Fist and an army of monkey ninjas.
Fits, I'll consider this one of them.
You're way outnumbered, dude.
Am I?
I'm sorry, but just saying, an army of evil monkeys would be fucking awesome.
Yes, it would.
The group then runs into Duff, who has become a cyborg. Tim, Jim, and Wade stay behind to take out Duff. Kim and Ron come face to face with Shigo and Draken, who basically become Bane from Batman.
Hey, it's my job to make the superhero references.
Too late.
Oh, you bitch. As the three groups fight each other, Kim is overpowered by Super Draken and tied to a chair. Monique shows up in the nick of time and saves her life. The other two groups overpower Monkey Fist and Duff, or so they thought. Monique and Kim go head-to-head with Draken, who overpowers them, and the villains begin to win, and Ron slips out of his shirt and goes for the statue.
No touching my monkey.
Can't blame a guy for trying.
Actually, I can. See, I rule the world. I can do anything. Hey!
During her gloating speech, we learn that Shigo is one who's responsible for splitting the team up, which majorly pisses off Ron, and in his rage, Ron breaks the time monkey, setting everything back the way it was.
No way! No way.
Yes, it would. You're weird, but I like you. I do the joke and I do the joke and I do the joke.
Steven Spielberg has taught us about Norway. It's one thing.
I'm Fairy Tale Girl and you're about to do a review of Kim Possible without
I couldn't save the world without you.
Hello, I'm your superhero critic, and welcome to my summer of... Wait. Didn't we already do this?
I think so. I don't remember.
Well, I don't have enough time So let's just skip to the end, okay?
Well, the only other thing that happens is the duo gets a feeling of deja vu before the credits roll.
So there you go. Kim Possible's Stitch in Time. Well scripted, great voice acting, and an awesome movie to an already awesome series.
Hey, superhero critic.
Yeah?
You know there are 2 movies, right?
So let me guess, you're gonna make me go through both of them.
Yep.
Great. I'm your superhero critic.
And I'm Fairy Tale Girl.
Join us next time for Kim Possible, So the Drama. We'll stay super as long as you stay awesome. I wonder who I can get to help me with my next review. I know.
Yes, cocksucker.
I was wondering if you wanted to help me with my next movie review.
Oh god, what?
Kim Possible, So the Drama.
No! I fucking hate that show. Why would you even think? Like, are you stupid?
I have ice cream?
You better have fucking ice cream, bitch.
This is Kim Possible, So the Drama.
So the three-parter starts in Japan as Shigo releases a green smog over the city. Kim bursts through a balloon, quickly ninja kicks ass as Ron stumbles out of the other balloon and comes face to face with a sumo ninja.
Sumo ninja?
I am strong like the mountain.
And you need liposuction. Shigo flies in and kidnaps the president of a toy company while Kim and Monique bitch about girl problems. Typical Ron bumblingly saves the day.
As Kim learns more about Nakasumi, Ron has fun playing with all the toys. At Draken's hideout, Draken and Shigo talk about how evil Draken really is. With that, we learn Draken latest is to get inside the head of Kim by thinking a teenage female on Draken loses a drawing.
A doodle? You are so...
Word to your mother.
That's wiggity wiggity whack, yo!
Stop it. You're white.
But
No, just stop.
Fine. At cheerleading practice, Bonnie insults Kim for not having a boyfriend and not having a date for the prom.
Ooh, it's a fucking popularity contest where everybody is dressed like retards and the little bitches are dressed all like sluts and have their titties hanging out. Yeah. Totally awesome.
I actually had 2 proms, both of which I was stood up at.
Wow, really?
Unfortunately, 100% true. But what do you get when you dress up like a superhero and you're a giant comic?
Sorry. I love you?
I don't care!
Monique and Kim bounce back and forth on why guys don't want to be with her. Ron finds out that Bueno Nacho has been bought up and his usual Nacho Day is no longer being promoted. Back to Draken, where we see him meeting up a high-up villain at a club, and him and Ron sneak into a room. Shigo quickly starts a fight with Kim as Ron plays a poker game scared for his life. Draken gets all the information he needs, learning it's Kim's dad who has the villains quickly make their escape with Draken's usual threat.
You think you're all that, but you're not even close.
Part 2 starts at school with Ron talking to Kim about signing petition for getting Nako Night back, while Kim shows depression that Ron mistakes her for being upset over messing up with Draken. Back at home, Kim talks to her mom about the whole Ron being friend zone but not knowing if she wants more situation. Ron meets the new kid Eric, who makes it clear he likes Kim from first glance. Ron tries to make it certain that Ron and Kim are just friends.
You know, I think that they're lying to themselves about how much they actually like each other. Gross.
That is the poison of the friend zone.
Ron goes to join Kim at the lunch table when Eric swoops in and we see Ron get majorly jealous super fast.
I feel as though a loop has just been formed and I'm not in it.
Yeah, and if Ron has no feelings for Kimmy whatsoever, I'm fucking Batman.
You know, they're probably going to have to admit that they're going to end up bumping uglies. What do you think?
Well, what happens next it's probably gonna make a tear or two come through. Because we then get a depressing montage of Kim and Eric getting closer as Ron is left in the dust.
Oh, you poor little thing. Did you ever fucking think it's because you're a fucking ugly ass dweeb and you have a naked fucking mole rat? Who the fuck is a naked goddamn mole rat? Mole rat. They live in the ground. They're nasty. They're blind. This motherfucker. You know what? Fuck it. I like the mole rat. The mole rat's cool. His name's Rufus. Rufus? Yeah, Rufus.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
While Kim's dad works on his project, Draken breaks in and demands his face this project. In return, he deletes the information, but Draken still captures him anyways. While Ron is learning that the future of Bueno Nacho will include kids' meals and play places, he gets paged from Kim for the 911 that Draken has Kim's dad. They then go to save her dad, only to be ambushed by robot drones, which, again, she quickly disposes of in time to save her father from the goop.
At least I think so.
What exactly did Draken do to you?
I have no idea.
He kept...
When will villains ever learn you need to stay and make sure the hero is actually dead? Leaving them is just gonna give them the opportunity to escape. The next day, Bueno Nacho craze sweeps the world as the new toy Little Diablo debuts and makes kids go crazy. Ron flips out on TV and Kim and Ron reminisce about their lives in their old treehouse before Eric asks Kim to the prom. While Ron gets ready to tell Kim how he feels, but then decides to go to Bueno Nacho instead, and he ends up getting a cryptic message from the worker there.
Ron flips out over Bueno Nacho no longer carrying bendy straws. Through Wade's help, he makes a call to the head honcho and the audience learns that Draken owns Bueno Nacho now.
Dun, dun, dun.
Part 3 opens up with Ron being attacked by hundreds of little Diablos, and the chase begins and ends at the prom where the toys disappear and everyone, including Kim, thinks Ron is making things up.
After a little bit of trying to convince Kim it's Draken, the duo ditch the prom to talk to Kim's dad, who confirms it's the Hephaestus project that Draken stole. Hugo alerts Draken that things are going by.
Let me guess, Draken's going to use Eric as capture bait.
Yep.
We then learn what the project really does.
Cybertronic circuitry can repair itself, modify itself. It can actually grow.
That's gonna end badly.
More than likely.
Get Mom and the boys at it.
Told you so.
The bots and Kim start duking it out as her parents and brothers modify Ron's bike with rockets. Wade tells him if she knocks out the main signal, she could shut down the robots. Ron suggests that it's probably a Bueno Nacho, so the two make their getaway.
How do we get the rockets to go faster?
I guess that's how. The duo then take out the signal, which is way easier than it should be, because all Kim has to do is have Ron trick the giant robot into crashing into the giant taco. Draken then takes over Kim's intercom frequency and alerts her to him having captured Eric. She runs home, grabbing an experimental suit, and heads to Bueno Nacho headquarters, where her and Ron once again meet the giant sumo ninja.
I shall be avenged!
You know, I could make your voice sound like the sumo ninjas.
Don't you fucking dare.
You motherfucker! Oh god! I sound retarded! No! I sound retarded! Fuck you. I want to sound like high-pitched and everything. Can I kill you? Yeah, I'm gonna kill you.
You sound like Alvin and the Chipmunk's stupid cousin.
I'm gonna kill you.
Please don't.
Shigo and Kim go head-to-head once again, and of course Kim eventually overpowers her. Eric looks as if he escaped, only for Kim to find out a shocking secret.
Actually, here, I'm known as Synthodrone number 901.
While tied up, Ron tries his best to cheer up a down Kim. He reminds her that there's more fish in the sea and all that love sappy shit. With the help of Rufus, the two of them escape and interrupt Draken's gloating. Kim and Ron begin taking down Draken's forces, starting with Eric Bot and Shigo. Kimmy then takes her EMP gun and shoots it. Eric Bot stops the bullet from hitting the tower. Unfortunately for him, Rufus holds grudges after being insulted.
Oh no! No!
Ron finally gets his name said by Draken. Shigo gets kicked into the tower, and Draken finally been taken down. The miniseries then finally ends with Kim and Ron dancing at the prom, and the couple finally kiss.
Finally, Ron Stoppable has finally gotten out of the friend zone. Ironically, through that, it gave Disney the ability to make another season after this. But other than that, he finally got through the friend zone.
Well,
where'd you get the sombrero?
Doesn't matter. Now, where's my ice cream?
About that, I actually don't have any.
Oh, really?
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Ow! 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 Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
You're gonna get me ice cream.
I'm Superhero Critic. I'll stay super as long as you stay awesome! Mystique, one of the best shapeshifters of all time.
Hero!
Ah! Why do y'all insist on doing that when I'm trying to read? Wait. Fairy Tale Girl? I haven't seen you since the first season. How have you been?
Oh, I've been around. Don't ask. So, what you doing?
Oh, just, doing some light reading.
So I noticed you haven't done any of the Kim Possible movies since Cassie and I did them with you, the animated movies.
I mean, I've debated reviewing each season, but I just haven't gotten around to it.
I think you need to do the Kim Possible live action movie.
I mean, did you want to do it together? We could, do a stream share through Disney Plus.
I have a funner idea.
Wait, what are you doing? Sparkles? Why? Why? I could have just walked! I could have just driven over.
You could have, but this was funner.
Fine. Based on the massively successful cartoon of the same name, 2019's Kim Possible film was our only live-action version we've yet to receive, and was an alternate timeline film that follows Kim and Ron as they enter high school for the first time, when they meet a girl named Athena who quickly overshadows Kim, and while most critics loved the film, most audience members seemed to dislike it. This is the live-action Kim Possible. We begin with Kim, played by Sadie Stanley, heading to a dam to save a scientist being held captive by Professor Dementor, once again played by Patton Oswalt, since he also played him in the cartoon. And it's not long before we go to the first real gripe I have with this film. Of course they decide to bring in comic book style paneling like in the freaking Hulk movie. It wasn't good then, it's not good now!
Are you okay?
No! I want to go home.
Kim takes out a group of stooges, but is grabbed from behind, but eventually saved by Ron, who's played by Sean Gibborn from the Goldbergs. And one of the positive things about this film is that Ron actually acts like Ron in this film, as he is just as klutzy and accident-prone as his animated counterpart, as he tips over a barrel of waste and blowing up the dam. Professor Dementor then notices a change he didn't expect from his Uber sign.
I cannot take over the world, bitte pink und the sparkles. Everybody will make the fun. How?
Why not? Dunkin' Donuts did it with their pink frosted strawberry donuts.
But then he would have been the head of Dunkin' Donuts, and you don't want that.
Kim and Ron begin their takedown of Dementor's goons, with Kim losing her grappling hook.
What will you do with
Okay, that joke was actually kind of funny. By the way, did you know that Batman and Kim Possible have the same powers?
What's that?
Martial arts and gadgetry, but Kim Possible has one thing that Batman doesn't.
Okay, you care to enlighten me?
Parents!
Kim saves Ron and the scientists before they realize they need to destroy the slime as Wade, played by Raven's home star Isaac Ryan Brown, sends Dementor to a police station as he tries to escape, and the scientist vows to be a good person from now on.
I'll only use my slime for the good of humanity.
Maybe the occasional kids' award show.
That's very nice of Disney to reference Nickelodeon out of the blue.
With the slime?
Yeah, Kids' Choice Awards.
Oh, that's right.
We are old.
We are.
As the dam explodes, Kim has Wade control the jetpack so they can get to safety, and the movie takes a turn going into an entire live-action version of the show's intro theme song, feeling like a step-by-step remake of it, so points to the movie for that little unnecessary touch. We then go to the next morning, where Kim's parents, played by Matthew Clark and the amazing Allison Hannigan, are worried about Kim in her first day of high school. Every line said by every teenager in every teenage-based film. Never gets tiring, does it?
Never.
Hair flip.
Kim rushes to school, and just to add padding to the film, saves a runaway baby carriage, which could teach the Power Rangers something, and Draken is seen villain monologuing to a doll of Kim Possible.
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good!
The real villain of the Kim Possible franchise, Shigo, makes her debut, played by Taylor Ortega. Shigo, mommy? Don't look at me like that! Why are you kink-shaming me?
The first day goes how any teen drama or film goes, as Kim and Ron have the worst days of their lives, as Bonnie torments her, telling her cheerleading isn't the best thing in the school and that they learn how hard it can be to get to class on time. Meanwhile, Draken and Shigo get their own new hideout, where he is crying over him losing his island, declaring that he wants the spark that keeps him going.
Ron cheers Kim up, and she tries out for the soccer team, literally destroying the entire team on her own, including a tornado kick scoring goal on Bonnie herself. But of course, teen movie has to teen movie, as Bonnie just makes Kim the equipment manager instead of actually using her for the team. Draken is then upset that Shigo did not get the power source he needs for his device.
Get the Zacadium!
Hey, you know, yelling might make you feel better, but it doesn't make me feel worse. Just enough.
Nice call out to toxic masculinity. 10 points.
Do you give them 50 points?
No.
But why?
Because that means they're better. I just want the 10.
But you're better than them anyway, so why would it matter? Okay, fine, give them 40 and you get the 60.
I'd rather have 69.
Kim and Ron talk about their day, but run into a girl who's crying to her mother about her own bad day, and after even more unnecessary flipping, she introduces herself.
I bet you $5 that Athena's the bad guy somehow.
You got Cash App?
I do.
Okay, I'll send it. Deal?
Deal. The trio go to the Bueno Nacho.
You know the line!
I've been doing this for 11 years. You gotta be more specific.
From the movie we did together last time!
What do you mean? Oh, you mean Nacho Bueno Nacho!
The three of them get to know Athena as she shows them not only does she have the same food taste as Kim, but she also is a fangirl of Ron and Kim. Athena even saves them from a detention by extorting the teacher's love for cats. Kim then shows Athena her room.
I feel attacked for some reason.
Why?
I've been wearing the same outfit for 2 years.
Okay, that's 2 years. Imagine how long Kim wore hers.
I'm gonna go cry in the corner.
Bye!
The two girls bond over a song, then soccer fun with even more unnecessary flipping and acrobatics. Athena is then given a chance to join the team as Wade lets him know Shigo is committing a crime. So after a makeover, the three are ready for the next mission. We then get a huge cameo from Christy Carlson Hermano, the original Kim, as a star named Poppy to help with the ride. We slowly see a small glimpse of confusion and jealousy as Kim begins to notice Athena's strange quirks of being perfect and acting like Kim more and more, like automatically knowing where a hideout secret entrance would be.
As the three of them investigate, we see Athena being more Kim than Kim as Ron finds the horrifying CGI'd Rufus as once again, Athena immediately knows what's going on with Draken's plan, making Kim feel like she's not in charge. The fight with Shigo begins as Kim tries to be the hero she is, but Athena keeps unintentionally getting in the way and making things go bad, including bumping into Ron.
And it's good! Ow, there's a ceiling!
Are you okay?
No!
Did you just hurt yourself?
I popped my thumb. Athena is now on her own as Ron and Kim are trapped in the electric eel tank, but even after Athena takes control, Shigo eventually gets away with the energy source, taunting Kim that Athena is better than her. The school then becomes obsessed with Athena as she slowly gets everything Kim wants, like joining the soccer team and the massive popularity. So Kim goes to see her Nana and gets a small bow training, and a heart-to-heart about what Kim is going through.
The school goes all in on the Athena worshipping by literally throwing an entire assembly honoring her. That quickly gets wrecked by Draken and Shigo, who plan to abduct her, but the process Kim slips up during the fight.
Oh, that's gonna hurt!
With Athena captured, everyone of course blames Kim, who dives into an emotional spiral before Ron helps snap her out of everything, and we finally learn what Draken's plan was. Pay up!
Fine.
And that's a McChicken. My leg is shaking.
Kim goes home and recruits her mom and Nana to help, and Rufus suggests that a drone could help them. Meanwhile, Draken's lair is slightly updated as he continues to hint at a surprise for Athena. And once Kim tries to save Athena, only to learn the truth about her and finding out she's nothing more than a cyborg built to tear her down. We then learn about Draken's real plan of transferring Athena's spark into himself to make him a better villain.
You know, I think I've seen this whole brain transfer thing in Power Rangers episode.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Billy creates this device that, you know, lets them change bodies.
Hey, are you okay? Can we get back? Can we get back to what we're talking about? Can we get back to the movie?
But with the Billy
but
and
we're not talking
Kim,
about Power Rangers.
But Billy and Kim, they switched brains, so they acted like.
But we're not talking about Power Rangers. We're talking about Kim Possible.
But Power Rangers.
But Kim Possible.
But Power Rangers.
Kim Possible.
Team Possible walks into a trap with no escape as Draken villain monologues, but as he brings the beam closer to the trapped heroes, Rufus and Wade use the drone to save the day. Who's a good little naked mole rat?
Are you sure you're okay?
No!
The climax fight takes place with our hero doing what they can do to stop Draken from draining Athena, but with the power of a net, Mom and Nana are trapped and the transfer starts, but with Kim's quick thinking, she disrupts the transfer, which then turns Draken into a child. But as the device begins to blow up, Athena chooses to sacrifice herself in order for everyone to get out alive.
Athena, of course, is still alive as they find all of her body parts scattered around the destruction, and everyone manages to put her body back together. We end the film on Kim monologuing about the lesson she has learned. This movie is not as bad as I expected it to be.
I thought the movie was really cool. I like how they made it live action, and whoever played Kim did really, really well. The only thing I wish that they would change is the pink glitter sparkles. I don't know why that even came about, but everything else was great.
The film is marked as one of the lowest rated DCOMs, and I personally am on the fence about this entire film. While on one hand the film is as campy as a show, it having to be a soft reboot as opposed to a continuation of the series made myself and a lot of fans frustrated that we get yet another cliffhanger ending. The actors are great in their roles, and I just feel like the plot is extremely stale. Its message of just be yourself and try not to change for others is beat to you like a dead horse. And that was the live-action Kim Possible movie. It's not as bad as I expected it to be. However, it leads me to one question. How am I getting home?
The same way you got here!
Wait, no! At least give me my pants back!